Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, and all-inclusive, positive, and enthusiastically included others. This is Evil Genius. I am still ticked off that I cannot play the sequel. It says I have a GPU error, and I don't know what that means. Because when I try to look up what it means, it says a piece of your computer does not exist. Which, this is the only time I've ever seen that error. So I don't know what that means. And I don't know what part I could possibly be missing. It would have to save right on top of that, wouldn't it? So, either my computer isn't strong enough, my computer is literally missing a piece, or there is something wrong with the game that the devs refuse to fix. And I do mean refuse to fix, because as it turns out, the sequel got panned for being a cash grab that was broken and didn't work very well. Okay, now that that's over with, I can't get it to play. The sequel's been panned. It's apparently not a very good game. It's very unbalanced, and a lot of people say it's broken. And, like, I can't get it to work, so I'm gonna have to agree with them on that. I loved this game when I found it. You can ask my ex from the time. Trust me, it's it's a thing. Since my latest ghosting, I've been in a rough mood, and I decided to return to this. And when I did return to it, all those years of intense emotions that I have for things that haven't gone right in my life boiled back up to the surface. Would you believe this is the third time I've done this? Because it is. To be frank, I've lost a lot of my venom and overwhelming righteous fury about this already, which I suppose is good. But a long, long time ago, I had a self-imposed rivalry with a person who doesn't know me and is never going to know me and doesn't understand the amount of emotional turmoil they have given me. You know, like most people I don't like. I'm never gonna meet them. They're never gonna meet me. There's really no reason for me to feel like this towards these people anyway. But who said emotions were supposed to be logical? Darn it, I'm gonna hang on to it. Why? I don't know, but I'm going to. Yes, I know. It's stupid. Because it is. It's crazy. Because it is. But you know what? You know what? I'm gonna go with it. Evil Genius, at least the original, takes place in the 70s or so, 60s, 70s, in there. The world is split up between the various world powers and secret intelligence organizations. The European Iron Curtain, the It's still the Soviet era, is what I'm trying to say. The communism is still up and running, and they make a lot of jokes that you're not allowed to make these days. Have I mentioned how bad I feel that you can't make jokes about anything because everything is offensive? Even saying everything is offensive is offensive. But, whatever. I'll play this one instead of that one. And maybe, just maybe, I won't have to buy any more games in order to play this certain nostalgia that I've been feeling lately over games like this. And I don't know why, and I do. You don't know. I don't know either, but that's okay. So here we are. As you have seen, I have literally just stolen the research machine. I don't know how far I got last time I tried to Let's Play this. I don't even know what I'm going to do if this works. But I don't think it's going to work anyway, so who cares? Gonna put the research room behind the library. See, I miss, like, this era of development. I feel like the 80s, the 90s, and, like, maybe the early to mid 2000s were, like, this gold mine of opportunity for people to be able to express themselves. And it's just not anymore. It's just not. You can't say anything, you can't do anything, you can't afford to do anything. Just, why is the world like this, and where did all the time go? Stealing the frickin' laser. Laser, of course, actually being an acronym for what it actually is. Most people just take it as a word now and don't realize it's an acronym. These things eventually become available anyway. So it doesn't matter which one you get. I, on the other hand, am looking at various sidekick bad guys. Dr. Neuroside actually gets a starring role in the next game. Didn't really get to see much of her. But she did. Dr. Neuroside and Ivan up here, he got to be a star in the sequel too. Which, that'd be great, except I don't want to constantly explode my base every time he comes around. I'm a pick-up Neuroside. How's my land development doing? I wonder if I could, if you could invoke, like, the Guano Act of way back in the day, and just just do like a tropical island. Well, take over a tropical island. Still not used to the controls. They are rather clunky, but this is an older game, so they don't have a lot of refinement that was later invented. I don't mind so much, honestly. I really don't. Or at least I try not to. So, the key to this mission. You have an expensive piece of lab equipment. The good guys are going to keep looking for it. And what you're going to do is you're going to feed them a pack of lies. And you're going to make a fake machine that they're going to steal. And when they steal it, they'll leave you alone. This is supposed to be a big deal. I don't see why, but, you know, whatever. Pick up neuroscience. Dr. Neuroside has become my new henchman, or sidekick villain. You know, for those of you that only understand things in terms of comic book heroes because Marvel took over the world, by having slightly different things that were out from the rest of the people who were producing movies, even though they technically only stole the idea from comic books. Yes, I'm still upset about that. Like, I don't understand how comic books are considered so niche that they are the thing that revolutionizes an industry. Ugh. I'm upset by a lot of things today, in case you hadn't noticed. So, we have these guys. Steel frickin' laser. And we have these guys plant the fake news story. The alliances know about the stolen research machine, and they won't rest until they've stolen it back. A duplicate will fool them into thinking what they've stolen was the real thing. Make sure the alliances know who was responsible for the theft by breaking into the printworks and changing headlines. This should ensure retrieval experts, thieves, are sent to the island to steal the machine. Of course, I could use more cash. I like stealing from this region for some reason. I am officially rank bad at notoriety 81. You technically can't even get to this mission without having at least rank 70 or .70. I thought I stole it. Geez, if I stole it, why do I have to buy it? What is this, Despicable Me?